Hey everybody, Mr. Regan here, and we're going to be using our energy transfer diagram here to take a look at how our hand crank generator can be used as an example to understand the transferring and converting of light, along with beginning to look at how the rescue team can get energy from the body's motion to the battery. That's going to kind of be our big focus question here, as you can see, as we look to kind of review this idea and talk about those big picture vocab words. So let's go ahead and take a look. If you notice in our potential column, we have two examples of potential energy. Now, the human body gets its energy obviously from eating food, and food is stored potential energy that then gets converted as our body moves and as we do different things. So food begins in our general system here, and it then gets transferred into our body. And where it's converted into energy that we can use for different devices like the hand crank. So from here, as we turn our hand crank, the generator will convert, it will change that kinetic energy into stored potential energy within the battery. So notice we're converting from one type to another, all right? Now, that charged battery obviously is a version of stored potential energy. It has the ability to move or change objects in the future. And obviously, once the rescue team is ready to use that flashlight for whatever reason, it can then take that potential energy and it will be transferred to the light bulb, where it's then converted into light energy. So you'll notice that the path of energy within our system starts with potential energy as food. It then is converted and transferred into kinetic energy in the form of our hand crank generator, then converted and transferred again into potential energy, and then converted and transferred one more time into light energy. And if you notice here, it's taking one thing and changing and converting to another and to another, depending on when and how it's used. So this is an example of a device that can be used by our rescue team in emergency situations. So now your job is to take our pros and cons question here, our P&C question, and go back to our slideshow and kind of answer this big idea. What are the pros and cons of our rescue team using this device, this hand crank generator here in an emergency situation? Remember, they're emergency workers, rescue teams for hurricanes and earthquakes and all those sort of things, all the problems that could happen. What would be the pros of using this hand crank generator in those sort of situations? What are the cons? Make your list in the Google slide, and if you have questions, reach out to me. Otherwise, good luck.